YouTube? What's going on? I'm Vile Self, and this is, as promised, as I guaranteed, this is my first PS4 gameplay for Call of Duty Ghosts. Yes, this is PS4 gameplay. It might not look like it. I'm not exactly sure what the quality difference is going to be when you watch this on YouTube, but rest assured, this is full 1080p, 60 frames per second gameplay. I don't know if it's going to output like that once I render and everything like that and upload to YouTube. We're going to have to see, but mark my words, it is PS4 gameplay, and I will be uploading other games too to prove that that I am uploading to PS4 to YouTube. But regardless of that, I do get a flawless in this game, and I was pretty happy with it. It's my first flawless in Call of Duty Ghosts. Even though it was against a bunch of noobs, I am still quite happy with it. So, I got my PS4, and I am loving this beast. However, there are pros and there are cons. Yes, I said cons. I'm not going to sit here and say that everything about this console is amazing, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to tell you guys, I took some notes, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly the good stuff and the bad stuff that I have discovered personally so far. I'm going to start with the cons, and then I'm going to work my way to the pros. That way we can end the video on a more positive note. Alright, so first off, I felt the console took a little long to boot up. Now when I say long, I mean a little longer than the PS3, which wasn't exactly a long boot up, but to put it into perspective, I timed it at around 20-21 seconds, which isn't bad at all. But once it's loaded, everything is fast. Everything is fast, everything is responsive, and everything is smooth. Another con was that, yes, you can sort of see the reflection of the light bar on the TV. I do not have a plasma, which is what a lot of people thought. Oh, it's only on plasmas because they have the glass screens. I have two LED screen TVs, and yes, you can see the light bar. But you have to look really, really, really hard to see it. Really hard to see it. It's not something that you notice. It's not something that gets in the way at all. I happened to notice it during a black screen. It was a loading screen, and I just happened to look down at the bottom and notice it. There's no other lights on in the room, so it was one of those things. But there's other variables, like it depends how far away you're sitting, how your controller's angled, all that kind of stuff. But really, when you're playing, it's not on the screen at all. You do not notice it one single bit. The HDMI cable that came with the console felt and looked really cheap. I wouldn't advise using it unless you don't have something else, but if you have something else that you know is a better quality, then definitely use that. The PlayStation Network having big issues last night, mainly due to the overload of people that were signing in at once. I got the PSN to work for about 10 minutes, then it signed me out. It would let me sign in to download a game, but it wouldn't even let me get in to play it. Online multiplayer. Blacklight Retribution, I can't get online on that game. I've downloaded it, it's installed, I can't get online. It keeps saying the servers are unavailable. So I'm not sure if anybody else is having those problems. I finally did get on last night and played a couple games of Ghost, but I did really, really bad. I don't know if it's because, I was using akimbo pistols as my primary weapon, trying to complete that stupid field order challenge, not field order, the operations challenge, or I don't know what it was. It might have been the lag, I'm not sure, but I just was having a poor time on Call of Duty Ghosts last night. But as for the console itself, like that's about it for the negative things, and those really aren't that bad at all if you think about it. But on to the positive things now. The console was extremely easy to set up. Like, you turn it on and it's just, obviously, you select your language and I'm not going to go through it. Basically simple setup process, easy. The interface is slick and smooth. You can swap in and out of apps and games seamlessly at any time. Everything works instantly. There's basically no load times between going to the PlayStation Store, going to an app, going to a game, going to your profile, other people's profiles. All that stuff is fast and responsive. Updates, downloads, and installs were all fast when I didn't have something else going on my home network, like if my girlfriend was on her computer and she's playing a game, or if I was downloading or streaming something on my computer, or something like that, then yeah, there was a bit of latency. There was, the downloads took a little longer, but, with that respect, they were still relatively fast. to put it into perspective, Blacklight Retribution took roughly 10 minutes to download and another 3 to 5 minutes to install. So all in all, it's pretty quick. 15 minutes for a full game. That's not bad. The share function seems to work flawlessly and seamlessly. I've been using it, obviously. I got this gameplay via that method. Let's see. The voice commands. Voice commands. They do work. 9 out of 10 times. If you speak clearly and say the right commands, you will get the console to do what you want just by talking to it. The voice commands are limited, obviously, but you can say things like PlayStation, home screen, Warframe, start, then bam, you're in Warframe just like that. PlayStation, home screen, Ghost, start, bam, you're playing Ghost just like that. It's easy like that. PlayStation, home screen, sign off, turn off PlayStation 4, bam, it turns off your console. Easy. Another pro, any headset with a 3.5mm jack will plug into the controller and work as a headset. No problem. You don't have to use the cheesy one they give you. It does work. The controller feels amazing. I can't stress that enough. One thing I found that was maybe a pro was, in a sense, you can change your PSN name because it does ask you to put your real name in, and you can put basically whatever you want. So I'm not sure if this is changeable or undoable, but people will most likely still have to add you as a contact through your actual PSN ID, but they'll still see your name as whatever you put it as. So I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but people have been wanting to change their PSN names for a long time, and this is sort of a way to do it. It's kind of a little way around it sort of thing. And you do have to let people, give people the availability to view your real name. But all in all, it's so far so good. The graphics are amazing. I'm like, in awe. Like, Resogun, like, you don't think that game would look amazing, but it's very impressive. But anyway, guys, this gameplay is coming to an end here. I get this last kill with the dog. Cheesy kill, 29-0 with 1 assist. I didn't get the chem strike, I'm not sure why. I didn't even use my Loki, but thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to have more content coming up real soon. Stay tuned. Thanks a lot.